Christ is Jesus Born. Very fun and entertaining game. I'm going to love saying that all night. And on the left for Gas Squad, we have a Pearl Ashka Taya combo. On the right for Jason Christ, we have an Oldor Croak Rook combo. That's, like I said, that double melee with a little bit of support on the side. While the left side actually has double range DPS with a little bit of support on the side. We'll see which team can, I guess, win the trades. If the right side gets their engages hard, who knows what could happen.
Yeah, they are going to be clashing here in the middle. No real odd Battlerites picked up, but we do see the Fountain picked up. So getting that bouncing heal by Pearl. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. It is going to be double range, so it will be helpful. But the initial engagement wasn't too bad. It looks like Croak just got a little bit of a poke, and they're able to reset.
A lot of chip damage going out. Red team not looking too healthy right now, and that's the biggest advantage we have for them. And right now we're going to see blue team picking up the orb, but Pearl's going to be caught out. She's going to be taking a lot of damage down to half health. She's going to have to get out of there. Rook also taking plenty of chip and poke damage. His counter is not going to be procced. He's going to be diving onto that Pearl. He's at half health right now. He's trying to do as much damage as he can, but he gets pulled back by the wind strike. He's looking pretty unhealthy, and he goes down right away to an Ashka ultimate. Ashka's going to now be chasing down that Oldor. What Taya used her ultimate to chase away. Oldor on the right side, not looking too healthy right now. And he's going to go down again. Down to the Taya ultimate. They're going to pick up orb again, and game one looking very, very good for Gas Squad.
Yeah, right now, within this round one, Gas Squad is definitely in control. I really liked early on in the play. They ended up triggering the Rook counter, but he just kept using his M2s. I believe that's the Firestorm bolts, and kept pushing him back. He was invulnerable, but he couldn't get in to do any damage. So actually, his counter being triggered actually ended up being a complete wash for him, and it really ended up devastating him as he ended up eating a lot of damage, followed up by that by the Taya.
100%. The downside of being a Rook in this situation is the second your counter is wasted, the second your escape or engage is wasted, you are so easily punished. And having a double DPS team against you, that is a lot of punishment. I'm talking more than one ruler to the knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you are saying. I luckily have only heard stories, never had to take a ruler to my knuckle, but I definitely get the analogy.
It was a dark time in my childhood, Ingrid. Anyway, getting into game one, we do see the biggest thing right now is Croak coming along the left side, trying to do some backline damage, but unfortunately he's going to be punished as his escapes are down. He's not looking too healthy right now. He's going to get stunned up, looking under a half health. He tries to dive further, but he's just going to dive further into the team. He tries to go invisible, but it's not going to help him too much. He's in the top left side now, but he's looking so low. They're looking to try and pick him up, and they are chasing. Ashka is on his ass right now. They're going to try to get the orb, but unfortunately, red team picks up the orb. That might spell really good for them right now, as they really need this game.
Yeah, Croak did get taken down very low, but here's a counter ultimate from Rook, able to put some pressure onto the Taya, but nobody was able to get picked off, so I think this might be devastating here as the Ashka Taya ult combo gonna take down Rook. And right now, the red team, which is Jesus Christ is Jason Bourne, is just having a really hard time getting in onto the blue team.
And that's going to be the biggest downside of having a double melee comp like that, is the second you start getting kited, there is no end to it. You have to use those engages and go hard before they can poke you out. That's going to be game two for the blue team Gas Squad. Great job so far by them. A nice clean games, no deaths on their part. And that Taya pick, like you were talking about earlier, really shining right now.
Yeah, I think that Jason Christ is Jason Bourne needs to go. That's a hard one to say, a little bit of a tongue twister. They need to slow things down here a little bit and suck in the opposing team and then set up some combos here. I think that's really going to be their best bet. Maybe set up and let Oldor do a little bit more poking or something like that, because right now they're going in very disjointed and they're losing the 1v1s right now because they're getting separated, and those double ranges are able to focus the same target just a bit easier.
Now we do see Pearl getting caught up, but she's going to have to back off to the left side. Croak trying to follow up, unfortunately, but it's not going to do much. And this is what we're talking about. That punishment, that ability, that inability to get them separated and do any kind of damage at all. Rook tries to get some damage onto Pearl, but unfortunately he's going to be knocked away. His counter is not going to be triggered. He's just trying to do as much damage as possible, but it's futile at this point. Having these two melee carries against two range carries just means that the melees are going to get kited out if they don't know how to play well.
Yeah, and unfortunately there, you see the orb spawned and nobody really helped get it. Oldor's basically banging on it himself instead of healing while his team is diving. Just really uncoordinated right now. They're gotta get back in sync if they're gonna end up winning this map here.
That's going to be a big Ashka ultimate to separate the Rook from the rest of his team. He's going to be getting punished hard by the Taya, who does have her ultimate. Her ultimate does not hit the Rook, but she's going to be using it anyway on Oldor. Oldor taking so much damage. Does not have his consume up. He's not going to be able to do anything to mitigate this kind of damage. Rook trying to help his team on the top right side is not going to be able to, as he goes down to a nice strike by Taya. And now it's going to be Croak trying to figure out where he can go and what can he do. A nice Oldor ultimate means that he's going to dodge the Pearl fishy, but it's not going to matter for Croak as he tries to hop on top of the Taya, takes damage to the face, goes down. Oldor looking like the next target. He's going to go down to an Ashka Asuka ultimate, and holy crap, again, a clean win for Gas Squad.
Yeah, they're sitting at 75% health right now. They're really not taking any pressure here, to be honest. I think that again, they need to slow this game down if they want to get back into it. Pushing it hard into them is not going to work out. They just back up a little bit. And Taya specifically is just amazing at kiting. They really got to sync up their damage. They got to control those middle orbs to get back into this. So it's just really unfortunate play right now. And like I said, to sound like a broken record, they just are a little disjointed.
TJ Friday brought up a great point in saying that it's not how skilled the individual players are, but how well they play as a team. And that's something huge right now. Being able to solo out their targets or do something that will disjoint the enemy team is going to be huge in their endeavor to win. But right now, it's not looking like they're able to do that. They cannot get Pearl separated. That's the wrong target to focus right now. They turn their attention onto Asuka, but Asuka has his escapes. It's just not looking too good. It's a lot of just slapping around, hoping they hit somebody. And we'll see it right now. Croak's going to try and hop in, but he's too low to do anything as Taya chases him down. She gets 1, 2, 3, and there could be 4, and that's going to be another Croak down. That's a dead Froggy, unfortunately. Rook not looking too healthy. His counter is down. He's going to go down to the X strike, and on the return right now, we see Oldo trying to do something, but the fishy is going to be too much. He gets dropped on the ground into a bubble, and that is going to be game 4, or round 4, in favor of Gas Squad.
Yeah, to be honest right now, I think frog legs are on the menu. This is looking very unfortunate here for JCIJB. JCJB? I don't know what the
Jason
acronym
Christ is Jesus born. I'm not sure how to acronymize
I wouldn't know how to make that an acronym. But yeah, right now it seems like they're just trying to muscle their way into the opposing team. This is a game of chess. This is not the front line of a football where you just clash and hope somebody wins. There's a lot more mental game into this, and you can't just muscle your way through, in my opinion.
One of the biggest things they have to keep in mind right now is trying to separate that Asuka from the rest of the team might be their biggest bet. His escapes will be down when they hop on him, but unfortunately it's not going to be able to do anything for them. Rook is trying to do his darndest to try and hop on that Asuka, but unfortunately he hops back to his team. Rook not looking too healthy right now. He's going to be taking so much damage right now. It looks like he's going to go down any second, and that's going to be 1 down. Oldor's looking like he's next. That's going to be 2. Now, Croak does have full health. He could pull something out of his pocket right now. Who knows? This is possible. This is doable. Asuka picking up the orb for his team means, though, that it's not looking any good for Croak. The fishy is going to miss. Croak now retreating to the top side of the map. We'll see how we can outplay this one. I think it's possible.
Kasura said in chat, clutch or kick. So he's got a lot riding on this right now. Maybe that pressure will be enough to make him overcome and get this 3v1. But to be honest, 3v1s are just brutal to come back from, especially when their teams are basically full health.
Stun after stun, X strike after X strike. Croak is not going to be able to dodge anything. He's going to be going down. That is going to be game 1 of the second qualifier for Battlerite Community Series, going over to Gas Squad. Good job, both teams.